Hey, I'm Marquess and I'm playing Crusader Kings 3. Still in Angoulême, despite our Count Guilhèm the Wolf now being 70 years old. Quite infirm though, and I think he sees his time coming. I think last time we had this kind of ominous "you're gonna die soon" thing appearing up here, and then it kind of went away again. But I think that's yeah, the game is telling us that we should not plan on doing anything with him, really, but because he'll be gone soon. That being said, I am kind of hoarding money here, and I think I've been doing that because when you look at Ramon Berenguer, whom we now would play again, he has 31 gold, doesn't get that much gold per month. So, yeah, I think he could use it. And, yeah, the situation down here is not getting any better, is it? He has 3 counties so far, but he has 3 sons whom can inherit. Well, one is dead, that one is a monk, right? So, 1, 2, 3. He will get Weda? I don't know how to pronounce that. And he will gain Urel. Yeah. And then, of course, Infante Bertrand, that's him. He is going to inherit the whole thing, including Angoulême. Well, we will see about that, because the problem that I can foresee is that Gothia is now within France, and this is a kingdom, right? If he is going to inherit Gothia, then we will get trouble inheriting the kingdom of Aragon. That's going to be a problem. But that's a problem for another time, I guess. We can get there once we get there, I guess. Alright. I'll just quickly see. Okay, our control is getting better. Observations that I wrote down. The funny thing is, I've seen, and I saw that before, that Venice was conquering part of Sicily, and now they even conquered part of Northern Africa. That's new. So yeah, quite interesting development here. I think the Almoravids still have this kind of internal struggle here. There we go. A coup in the Almohad coup claim on the Empire of Maghreb. Still going. This has been a ongoing thing for several years now, I think. So, well, I guess let them fight themselves. That's quite good for us, actually. Well, for us as Catholicism as a whole. So, there we go. Maybe just quickly check if the inheritance and everything will actually work as expected. So, yeah, Ramon Berenguer is the first heir to Angoulême, and then it would be Infante Bertrand. Okay, that's fine. Then, Ramon Berenguer and the Duchy of Gothia. Yeah, then Bertrand is also the first heir in there. Again, I don't know about the crown authority in France, but I'm guessing it is quite high. I think we had Liberty Wars before, but they never quite worked out. So, I think we are going to get a problem in the future. So, as for now, since our beloved king is deaf, I guess beloved in a way a callous person can love someone. More like he had high hopes for this guy, right? That was his. That was Guilhème's idea of how this whole family is going forward. He was the embodiment of that. So now it's going to be a son. I do have this the Pilgrim's Guide here, that book, and I think it's just like a little something that he wants to gift his great grandson here. To kind of put him on the right path. Anything really for the boy, as much as he can do, right? And maybe for the queen, he can gift her the Virgin Mary banner. There you go. All right. I guess when you look at them here, she has a sister, Sancha, and well, Sancha. They are all Sanchas here. They like the name a lot, apparently. But she's a nun, and she's nowhere. She's actually quite close to us, really. So I would like to invite her to our court. There we go. Did anyone else come with her? Oh, no. Don't think so. Then I wanted to arrange a new marriage for Taillefer. There he is. He obviously is lustful, so he would want to remarry. And his wife, Albira here, died in an accident. You don't see the quotation marks that I'm making here with my fingers. I guess it's quote, quotation, accident. I'm not sure that was an accident at all. He has 5 children with her. But I guess he would really want to marry again because that's his thing. I had a look at some prospects here. He could even marry the daughter of the King of England. But I think that would go in the wrong direction. With them, we've always looked south, right? So I saw someone down here, down the line. There we go. Milia Muniz d'Aragon. She is actually of the royal family of Aragon. And I guess that would be nice to marry into that. I could have another grand wedding. We've been having a lot of those, haven't we? Let's cheesing it. Let's not do that. We don't want to cheese these things. We want to keep things fresh and exciting whenever we do them, and it should mean something, right? Whenever we do a grand wedding, it must mean something. Like the last time we had the grand wedding here at Ö, between Fulkin and the daughter of our best friend William II, Fresande, there she is. And that needed to be a grand wedding just for everyone to see that this is a highly legitimate marriage, that Fulkin is going to be a legitimate ruler because he has all these kind of blessings, right? Especially from ourselves. Something else I wanted to do. Alright, yeah. Going back into our list of knights. I did see that somewhere down here, one of those Rambeaus. Where is he? There he is. He is actually a monk, so he's forbidden to pick up arms. There you go. And yeah, he's right. I guess that the rest is fine. I have, well, this guy here, then that guy, and him. Well, he's now a knight, so that's fine. But I have Jourdain and Anero, and they don't have any jobs, so I'm afraid they will leave the court at some point. I'm not really sure what kind of job to give them. Jourdain here, he really looks to me like he should be in a convent, really, right? That's, yeah, he would want that, I guess. Problem is that he is the only son, well, so far at least, but might remain, of Rambeau de Charolais. So he is the actual kind of like heir of the whole Charolais dynasty, right? That has begun with Jourdain de Charolais, was a very accomplished knight at the court. Then Rambeau himself, he's been a caravan master for a long time, as you do see, highly competent person. And then we have Jourdain here, and he is not going into that direction at all. So, yeah. But there we go with this kind of thing of what is the expectation of him? What should he do, theoretically? And what is he actually doing? I'm not sure yet, but I also don't know what to do with him other than that, really. Don't really have any kind of things I could give him. I guess I could ask him to be the court chronicler. Isn't that good, apparently, at it? But I guess that would at least fit him, right? Being a thinker, being a learned man. Probably something that he would like to do. So, I guess. There we go. Then. Charles d'Angoulême marries... Alright, yeah. I have her, Adelise de Vier. And she is currently a lady in waiting. That means she's looking for a marriage. And I thought the one that I would like to do here is with Charles. There we go. He's so delicate. That's the kind of thing. Well, as you do see, he's fine, right? He's 55, obese and delicate and still in good health, so I don't see any problem here. Let's just hope that they are somewhat compatible to each other. Yeah. Gregarious and temperate. I'll just do it. There you go. That's the one. And then we have Marquess d'Angoulême, the sister. And for her, I was thinking about... Who is he? Well, I guess... Written down someone else here, but I guess we could really go with Barthélemy de Vier, right? Although now we have this kind of thing where we've already... yeah, Adelise here is already married now to House Angoulême. So that would make them kind of like... That's the sister-in-law of her. And it is basically a sister. So it would be her brother marrying her sister, and I can't go. So, there we are. I mean, yeah, this is out of the question. And instead, I guess we would go with him. He's a good knight. We definitely want to keep him at court. There we go. Yep. Another delicate man, apparently. Yeah, and I guess at least he's brave, she's brave. Yeah, probably go together. Well, let's see. Well. And then, finally... Oh, yeah. We do have this knight at court. Where is he? Eustache is his name. There we go. Eustache de Lille. He is actually... Oh, he would be someone if we asked him. He probably wouldn't want to marry necessarily. That being said, if I have knights at my court and they've been there for a while, I would like at least to offer that to them. But I guess... What could work here, which I normally wouldn't do, is having him marry a woman that's already older. So 45. Maybe they're gonna have a kid, but they would have to do that soon. This would be more of a safety net thing. She is still at court. She has some coins, so maybe she's like... Yeah, just overseeing the estates of, well, the Durgel family and then the Vier family, right? That's where she's still the kind of matron of. And having them to marry kind of gives him some kind of opportunity as well to, you know, be some kind of landowner. I think this works fine. So, there we go. And I think that was that. Alright, yeah. Speaking about my... Well, I did not speak about it, but I will now about the artifacts. I did get this armor last time in the tournament. The totally legit one. And I thought of renaming it. And since it was... Yeah, Guilhèm that won it, I wanted it to call it the Wolf's Mail. There we go. Right? There we are. It's his chainmail. Oh yeah, and I can probably repair the good old spear. Yeah, looking good. Alright, that being said, let's go. Yeah, vacated, of course. Uh-huh. Yep. Little more than strangers, that's fine. Oh, could barely keep their hands off each other. Great. Lovers, look at that. Good stuff. Oh, a union marked by discord. I guess he can't get it right all the time. And I think that's his MO, right? So his last wife, he also kind of went into a rivalry with her. I think he's kind of conflicted with his lustfulness and shyness. He doesn't know what he wants, apparently. I will still plan a feast, though. There you go. Yeah, obviously doing that down here. And yeah, honored betrothed. Oh yeah, we have several people now that would fit that thing. Okay, yeah, Queen Sancha could be our guest of honor here. Yeah, do we want other people here as well? I guess. Come here to our great feast. Could we actually go... Oh, does that even mean anything? Opinion gain, prestige gain. I mean, does he want to make it a bigger feast than he would usually do? I guess we could do, because we are actually quite wealthy. So that wouldn't hurt us a bit. So let's do that. That's a very, very big feast in the honor of Fulk. Alright. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's now a little more than strangers. Again, that's totally fine. He can go back to training commanders. There we go. Stop running through my lands. I don't want that. Alright. There she is. She's kind of cute, isn't she? Always a smile on her face. Alright, Sancha de Barcelona has arrived at your court. There she is. Can I invite her as well now? No, it's too late for that. Alright. Anything I could do with her then? Well, I guess at some point he'll be gone. I need a new antiquarian then. How about the brewmaster? That's still her. Oh, she would even be excellent at this. Beatrice de Périgord. But this is not a job for a noblewoman, I think. Dietrich has died. That means, or should mean, that, yeah, there he is. Willem Didriksson. And his 72 guys, okay. Nah, I don't need that kind of alliance. Alright. I propose a betrothal between my son, Ubald de Marsan, and your great-granddaughter, Athénaïs. He is going to inherit Albret. Alright. Nothing wrong with that, isn't it? Oh yeah, she is the sister of Bertrand, though. On the other hand, what better options would I have? I think this is a reasonable proposal, isn't it? Yeah. I did see, scheme at court, of course, that I can appoint a successor to the Lady of Valor. And Radulf here, he says, I want to be the Lady of Valor. And I'm like, no. This accolade will be hers, basically. Once she's not there anymore, once she's not able to fulfill that role, it will basically be gone. I will keep it inactive, and if at some point we find someone who would fit the bill, then that woman would take it over. Alright. Oh, look at her. Our wife is also happy. Great for her. The guests are gathered in the great hall. Well, welcome, friends. Oh, and I'm dying. On my own feast. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Infanta Brunhild. Yeah, thank you very much. So, yeah, maybe this is his farewell feast, right? Although it's gone again, right? It's kind of weird. But I guess that's okay. We don't question the game. Is there anything more jovial than a good feast? Yeah, I think there's good folk to mingle with here. Yeah, this is kind of his farewell feast. All his friends are here. All his family. Yeah. Brunhild deserves the credit, of course. And Queen Sancha was honored. Good stuff. Whoopsie. Eating was well underway and drinking a little too far along when Vakira decided it was time for some horse riding. My stables were locked up tight, but with guidance from Infanta Brunhild, Vakira soon led a group of eager riders inside. With absolutely no control over my animals, there was swearing, laughter and broken bones as men and women fell from horses ambling around the hall. Other creatures in the stables did not get away much easier, and one goat nearly caved in under the weight of Mayor Gilbert. Okay. Alright, I guess he's my friend, so it's kind of, we find that funny, probably. The feast is starting to draw to a close, and my visitors are surely expecting me to lavish a little attention on Queen Sancha, our esteemed guest of honor. Of course, there is a toast for her. Yep. Alright. Whatever whoever he is now here as well. My guests are all in such good moods. The feast has brought us closer, and we will be able to look back and chuckle at the escapades of Vakira and his drunken band of merrymakers for years to come. Oh, probably not him. Infanta Brunhild even jokingly complimented me on the healthy state of my livestock. We had such fun. Oh yeah, and then there's their marriage that we were celebrating. I sent them on their way. I hope they'll be fine. Don't kill each other, please. What am I saying? Of course they will. 2 murder Charles plots. That many people don't like him. Apparently they do. Okay. Well. What can I say? Alduin here has it under control. I'm sure of that. Emilia de Aragon arrived at your court. Okay. Right, is there anything else that I want to do, really need to do? I guess at this point in time I'm really just waiting for him to die. Sadly. Was thinking about starting the legend. And then again, the costs per month. And then the, yeah, we have to do this for 5 years. And I don't think he will make 5 years. So I don't want to burden Ramon Berenguer with this. It's going to have it hard enough as it is. He's still alive, by the way, is he? Robert. A gift fit for. The hustle and bustle is palpable among the traveling merchant stalls. The temporary shacks are stacked to the rafters and contain all manner of knickknacks. These pieces are positively radiant and would make a lovely gift. As Infanta Brunhild and I walk by one of the merchants peddling jewelry, she hesitates slightly as she leans in for a closer look. Perhaps one of these would brighten the day for my darling wife. Yeah, it's very, very costly. This is like... This brooch here costs almost as much as we earn in a year. But I think he will do it. Even if it's over the top. But that's his kind of way of kind of saying thank you to her. Like when they married, that was after his first wife died, he did not have many expectations of that marriage. But yeah, she had his back all the time, supported him in all his endeavors, I think this gift here is just for her and to appreciate her. Aha. There was a strange air in the great hall at tonight's family feast. Firstly, cousin Orduin's wife, Mayor Yolanda, didn't stop rolling her eyes and heavily sighing at the slightest mention of God. Okay. Then I noticed that Vaquera was avoiding me. When I tried to approach my friend, he walked away, and there's been a distinct chill between us ever since. What did I do? Why won't he talk to me? Oh. Oh. Hey. My dearest Guilhèm, it's so good to see you. I watch you as you dutifully rule our realm and would like to assist in any way that I can. She looks over her shoulder. I may have... Well, let's not dwell on what I did in the matter. But what I will say is that a mutual acquaintance owes me a favor. Then she winces as if remembering something important. Could keep my eyes peeled for any uncouth behavior coming our way. She tilts her head and looks at me expectantly. Alright. Provides you with a hook on a subject. I trust you to have my back. That sounds like exactly what we just said, right? She has our back. There we go. The white stag. As the days pass, I hear nothing about the white stag and I grow restless. Surely someone must have seen it. What about all the peasants who litter the fields? Maybe I should appeal for their assistance. Yeah, it's maybe something in his dreams, right? So he might send a missive. He surely is not going to hunt it, but it's probably something that just keeps popping up in his mind. Join me in the Guilhèm claim on the Duchy of Holland. Okay, yeah, that's... Alright. Where is this? We're up here, right? Where is the Duchy of Holland? There. That is County of Holland. Where is the Duchy of Holland? Apparently is down here. Alright, and there. I don't know how this works. And that's the enemy, apparently. Alright. It will take some time for me when I can get the... Let's start here. Could get the rally point up here. Oh, I could have gotten the rally point up here. Damn it. Can I just quickly... Yes. We are gathering our army, but not here. Where's the... Huh? Where's the marker? Ooh. Alright. It is there. Behind the ribbon here. Move rally point. And we put that to and then raise the armies there. Yeah, the big question is, does he do that by himself? Is he even fit enough to do that? I guess he would want to. If he dies on a campaign, that would actually be great for him, because I think he wouldn't want to die peacefully in a bed somewhere. That's not his kind of thing. Okay, there you go. Oh, it'd be great actually for him dying in battle or something like that. I don't need the gold from the church. Alright. I guess I'll go straight for it then. Through all the little islands here. Yeah, that is of course the Rhine Delta. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Do we get help from the wife? Ah, well, come. This time we do it alone. There we are. Look at that. Plus 29 advantage. Oh, what happened to him? Unia captured Duke Renaud in the duel. Plus 100%. The war is already over. That is the Lady of Valor for you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, pretty Druck. There you go. Yep. Ta-da! I guess we'll just go home now. Yeah. Say thank you. The slaughter at Holland. Right. Yeah. So much for dying in battle. She's so great. She just captured him. Outright captured him. I can imagine it, right? She would just straight ahead go through the center and just grab him. And be like, you are a prisoner now. There you go. Oh yeah, by the way. 8 months, and then we have household soldiers. That means we can have more men-at-arms. My Marshal Robert very hesitantly brings my kinsman Count Audwin to me. Mayor Audwin has asked me to promote Count Audwin to the honor of commandership. But I believe that you might wish to have a say in the matter beforehand. Now he is here in Limousin. He needs to do his stuff there. Yeah, that's a bit silly. Of course, we could have him at our court, but our court is already very big, and he's needed with his wife. So I'll just take that option here, but it's meant differently. How about him? How about Duke Santol here? I think he's the man, right? He is the very man for France. Regent of France. Ludbert here will probably have a hard time getting rid of him. Grandson, William de Normandy. Alright, he's going to marry someone, a Knütling daughter. Oh yeah, that's good. Good for them. A childhood role model. Ferrand has shown a curiosity of his ancestry and is growing to be more like a child of House de Poitiers. Oh yeah, that is, one of my little guardians here, right? Do anything with them. Influence. Wanted to be honest, probably. Oh, look at that. That's my girl. It's not your girl, technically. It's just your guardian, your ward. She better now. No, she's still good. Alright, could actually do advanced research again. Yeah. Nobody new here. That's Hermeson's Taillefer. Yeah, she's also huge. And pretty. Huge and pretty. A bard's tale. Lately I've often felt as if my life was just a part of some bard's pathetic tale. What? And I'm just a character in it. It feels like I'm not always the master of my own destiny, and that whatever joys or sorrows I experience feel are just like one of those old tales or legend. Oh, come on. Don't beat yourself up. Navel gazer. I think, yeah, maybe that's his infirmness. Maybe he feels that he can't do what he used to do. And that kind of leads to some, yeah, melancholy. Countess Clemenza. Oh! Boom. He's dead. There you go. Othon Guilhèm of Carcassonne. Dead at 63. Yeah, leaves behind a lot of children. One of whom is going to inherit Carcassonne. Good for him. And the Cumbrian culture is changed to Cumbric. Yeah, well, I needed to know that. Thank you. I guess we're still here. 71. A scheme at court. Of course. We must stop the villain behind. Who wants to murder Robert here? He is almost dead anyway. Come on, guys. 4. 4 of them. And this one here is actually going quite far. Can I, by the way, Is the Pope maybe interested in having him now? Always pick the wrong option here. Off a courtier. Oh, look at that. He does actually. There we go. Maybe that will also help him. Alright. There we go. Do we have someone else for the... for that option here? Well, yeah, I guess. Penelope. Grandson. Alright, that's someone else. That's Baron William of Tintagel. I've been there. Nice place, Tintagel. Tonight, I have stripped myself of every symbol signifying my rank to walk anonymously among my soldiers. It is a quiet evening, so when the argument breaks out, the words reach me loud and clear. A skirmisher is trying to convince his commander, my niece Unia, of the advantages of an alternative strategy. Unia will hear none of it. Of course she doesn't. As I approach, the infuriated woman raises her fist. I could mediate. Step in to protect. Make an example of them. Oh no, of course not. Yeah, of course I will mediate. There we go. Unia's arm freezes mid-blow as I raise my voice. The emotional intensity of my words seem to strike a chord. Her expression softens to embarrassment. She stammers out an apology and scurries away. The soldier beams with gratitude. Thank you, my lord. You will never know a more faithful servant than Philippot de Gavaret. Okay. Oh, he's here now. He's at my court. Philippot de Gavaret. Well, okay. I adopt a strategy. Or discuss the strategy. Can I guess discuss it? Then I gotta... And I'm dead. That was the last thing that he did. The very last thing that he did was... discussing strategy. Ah. Alright, there we are. Well, it's now moving up here. Oh, and that one really... Fulkeen is really now. Well, part of this whole realm here. Alright, guys. I guess this is going to take a while, because I need to figure out who he is, what he does, and so on. This is Ramon Berenguer. Of course, callous, forgiving, honest. You've seen that before. That does not make him the most decisive of characters, I think. And the way, you know, fortune builder, high stewardship, and so on. He's rather someone who would like to build things, I guess, rather than, yeah, you know, going to war, do anything. Let's see how far we are here. Alright, he's went through the whole administrator path. That's interesting, right? There's stuff like claim throne against your liege, given turn the line. Vassals are less likely to join independence factions. That's actually quite good. Honor to serve. Administrator. Alright. Maybe that's the way he sees himself then. He thinks of himself as like what he does is fulfilling his duty. Okay. What else are we looking at? Well, first of all, do we have secrets? Ugh. The King of France, for whatever reason, has a strong hook on me. Jesus. That's not good at all. That's disastrous, actually. Brr. I mean... The biggest problem that we're going to have, obviously, is with Centaur here. By the way, forgot to talk about this. I switched characters to Centaur and finally put the de jure county, the jury duchy county here to Saintonge, because it has always been there for the past, I don't know, 100 years. Probably even more so, even longer, and therefore I think it would just be fitting for him to have the duchy building here. Apparently the AI does not use that option for itself, but that just didn't seem right to keep it here. Okay, what do we have here? Let me just check the council here. We have Count Baudouis, okay. Bonacio. Chancellor, Vassal, Knight, of Sardinia. That's here, okay. Then we have Girona, and there's Count Ruben of Girona, I see. Also, well, he is of the Sardinia dynasty, and there's... Okay, don't question it. We don't question it. But he's also the Count of Perpignan here. I mean, of Rosselló, right? That is... Rosselló, yeah. Then that's our counties here, Neda and Urgell. Then we have Count Guilhèm of Palar. Desyor? Something or other. Okay. Whom else do we have? Yeah, of course. We have Count Vizian of Beyac, sorry. Stuart. Yeah, there he is. Currently promoting culture. Okay. Well, what I would like to do is, of course, create a hybrid. But you do see we need some prestige for that, and we are severely lacking in prestige. Now he's moving up here because he wants to, yeah, because that would be his new. I think that's not what we want, right? I don't think we want that. I think we want to stay. I cannot change my realm capital while traveling, so now we have to go up there before we can go back. Okay, I guess. Now, that guy here. I mean, of course, we have inherited the whole court of snakes now, haven't we? Or apparently we didn't? Oh. We didn't? Where are all these people then? Oh, they're just like hanging around here. Jesus, okay. I did not expect that. I thought we would have all of those people. Okay. Let me just check. Find character. Angoulême. There we go. All. Right. Oh wow, okay. Just by inviting Charles, we basically get everyone else. Okay. Good. I'll keep that then. But I will need to have a look into who else is now not with us anymore. What else do we have here? We currently have, yeah, redoubled guards. Okay. There is no scheme here, though. Then I guess we could deactivate countermeasures for the time being. It's always great to have them deactivated. Because that is our son, Albert. Apparently he likes us and we like him to a degree. Or Emilio. And Dodon. They are going to, of course, inherit Leda and Urgell. I mean, that's fine, I guess. But we'll need to make sure that we also are able to keep Angoulême, I guess. That should be our main concern. And of course, we have now Fouquin here in Urgell. Well, I need to reorganize, right? I definitely need to reorganize here. Audouin is actually a powerful vassal. And, yeah. I trust that guy here, of course, apparently. Spy Master, Vassal, and Knight. How about him? Yeah. Not so much. He's up here. Maybe we take Ordwin in as a marshal in that case. There we go. Yeah, I guess we should keep them. We should keep him. And yeah, I guess we would make Fokien the Chancellor, right? Because he's just very good at it. I guess we could go for domestic affairs. Then we will get opinion increase within our realm. That would make sense for me. Alright. I can actually hold 4 holdings. Would you believe that? Negotiate alliances. Okay. Prince Aymor. Yeah, I guess he. Edward de Vreux. The Prince Archbishop. The Princess Archbishop. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Count Fulkin, do we want to be... I don't think I have to do that, right? Well, maybe I could look for someone to marry as well. Although I guess... Yeah. That would give me... Oh, they're not that good, actually. Okay. Not many options here for a marriage. Well, I guess the problematic thing is that he does have those lover's box, right? That's not a nice thing to have and to appeal to other people. Okay, I guess we can stay like that. That's okay. I guess apart from that, we would just head home to Angoulême. And then see what we can do. Right? Nothing else really that we can do right now. So, there we go. A fresh start, sure. Okay. Departed. To the serene Ramon Bernier. Yes, I'm very serene. Okay, they do not want... Or I could negotiate an alliance with Fulkin then. You know what, let's just do this. That makes it even more obvious that he will not go against me. Designating a selfless regent now may help your grandson Bertrand. I think in that case... Let's check. Yeah, I think Fulkin is the best option, right? Condition boosted crown authority, boosted council opinion. Okay. Yeah, let's put him in that position. Sounds good to me. A stinky situation. As you and your party make your way through the bustling streets of medieval Barcelona, you find yourselves in the midst of the Fira de Santa Lucia, a grand festival held annually in honor of Saint Lucy. The event is a vibrant mix of music, food, and trade, with merchants from all over the region showcasing their wares. Suddenly, a group of excited locals approach you, mistaking your party for sellers of Caranet, traditional Catalan figurines depicting a peasant in the act of defecation. I see. These figurines are considered good luck and are a humorous staple in nativity scenes across Catalonia. Oh, they're so funny there. The crowd is eager to purchase your non-existent caraniers, and you find yourselves in a bit of a predicament. Okay. We need to correct this misunderstanding. Let's have Tordon charm away on this. Let's create a distraction. No, there's a misunderstanding here, sorry. Okay. We've been able to clear this up. Right. Robert has died. And I guess we need to invite him and everyone else to our court manually again. Oh yeah, and then we need to figure out what we're gonna have in here. Yeah. I guess one of them would be good. Yeah, no, I don't like this, you know. I don't like to have a seneschal. That would be a woman that makes no sense to me. Maybe one of them. The VA and the Angoulême are obviously... Yeah. Maybe even Charles, even though he is not the best one at this, but he is, as you do see, right? He's also our best friend. Yeah, in that case, of course, we want him in this place. There we are. He is here to organize the court. Good for him. Matthias de Gott. Okay, do we have someone better? Charles de Angoulême, actually. Okay. Or Barthélemy de Vier. He is even better when it comes to his... Yeah, let's take him. There we go. Let me give him something to learn. We have a Master of the Horse, actually. Ramir del Po. I see. Could keep Ormillo as an antiquarian. Yeah, that fits. I would say we take a... Court Brewmaster is always nice to have, right? Don't see anyone fitting here. A tutor. Oh, she's still at our court. Princess Denise. Do we have anyone for her to marry? Well, I guess we'll take a look. But she would be a great court tutor, I think. Yeah. Because this is like the position where you would have someone that knows about how to behave at court and about all these things. And having a princess in this position here, I guess, is, yeah. What do we have here? A new pope. Sicinius II. There we go. Mm-hmm. Alright. Oh yeah, well, by the way, we have a royal court, don't we? It's quite empty, I guess. With Salvatore Taillefer and Silvia de Cerdagna in it. Okay. And we also have... oh, wait a second. We have this thing. The Martyrs Shrine Lamp Oil. Mm-hmm. We also have the Algerian War Banner. And the Norman Reaper sculpture. There it is. Look at it. Those are our things. I see. Alliance formed with Fulkeen. That's good. I mean, yeah, we are also at poor health, right? So that's something we need to keep in mind. In the quiet of our camp near Narbonne, a shrieking uproar breaks the calm. My son Dodon confronts my court tutor Denise, accusingly, holding a treasured locket. "You thief! This was my mother's!" Dodon exclaimed, eyes blazing with anger. Denise vehemently denies the claim. "You lying ogre! It has always belonged to me!" I guess we don't really have time for this. Hello. No, please. No, that's definitely not what he wanted to do. But it's also hard to make a decision here, right? I guess in moments like this, he would not be very decisive, I guess. Yeah. Denise takes it. Alright. Okay. A cheesy encounter. Accept the cheese. Let Guy inspect the cheese. I think I read this out a lot before, so I can just go with it here. It's safe to eat. Okay, okay. Good. Alright. By the way, what is with the Charolais guys? Do we have them? Charolais. No. Oh, and I can't invite her to court. Well, that's a pity. How about the other guys here? How about Constantin? Yeah, he could be invited to court. Maybe I find even one where I don't have to pay anything. So close. I guess in that case I have to pay. But then, who was that whom I could There we go. Yeah. And that makes them all come. So, yeah. Have I forgotten anyone else? I don't think so, right? As we prepare to set off in the morning, I see Dodon stand outside the camp all alone. As I walk over to talk to him, I notice a change in the wind. I huddle my clothes around myself as a gust of cold wind hits my back. The cold whispers that it is time for winter yet again. It's about time for winter again. Huh? Okay. What's that about? Yeah. It's winter. So it's time for winter, right? Okay, what do we have here? We now have our French footman from before. And we actually have a retinue vanguard. Oh, that's so cool. That's amazing, actually. Alright. Oh, what about the... Ooh. The first of the column. I see. Well, I guess when it comes to inactive accolades... The other one is actually gone. Where is she? Where is Unya? Alright, now I will probably find her best if I just go through here. Unya! You can't just be ill. Oh, now she's consumption. Traveling through the rugged terrain of Argent, a challenge arises as the grassland becomes a labyrinth of tall grass. My son Albert and my bishop Guy begin to argue about the best approach to traverse the treacherous trail. Albert, your suggestion is reckless, exclaims Guy, visibly frustrated. Albert retorts, and yours is cowardly! It seems as if my entourage is at an impasse. I think we follow caution. Yeah. Depends on how much he trusts his son Albert. He's not that awfully fond of Guy. But I did say that he is more of a passive guy, right? He's not that much of an straight up go for it. I guess we follow caution. Bull leaping! No, I'm not going to leap over any bulls. No. I won't do that. Oh! Joffrey has died. Oh, mysterious circumstances. That was the... okay. Yeah, once we're here, I'll take a look into who is now supposed to be our next cardinal. What's that? I could chop. The massive chopping block in the middle of the logging camp of Perigord has seen much use. It looks like it's always been there, even before man walked this earth. My shoulders are tense and my forearm trembles slightly from built-up stress as I approach the magnificent wooden trunk. I carefully place a piece of discarded timber at the podium, and in one swift motion I raise my axe. No. Not going to do that. That sounds a bit silly, actually. Thank God I can go inside again. Okay, so now everyone's here. That looks about right. Do I need to do anything here? Do I want another position filled? Okay, I get 6.4 per month now. That's actually quite decent. What else do I want? I guess, obviously, I want to be... Would he allow for that? No. Now? No. Because, yeah, this is not going to lead in an alliance of any kind. And he's probably going to say, hey, Angoulême, Bayak, those belong to me. So, yeah, that's probably not going to work out. Oh, by the way, yeah, I picked up all these things from my dad. Okay. Actually makes me not that bad at prowess anymore. What else do we need to do? Knight can be inserted a worthy successor to first of the column. Okay, so still, even with Unia back, I cannot... Do we have that here? Pious investments. That makes me lose gold, right? And I am actually... Yeah. I guess we should not do that. I don't see the option where I can say I want to reinstate an accolade. So I guess that's it. Good for core position. A dual vulgar teacher. Oh, don't we have native speakers? Dual vulgar. No, there's quite a lot of them actually. What else do we have, by the way? People that need some... No. I'm just thinking all the time, did I miss someone else that was at our court that I definitely would want to have back? I've got the VA, I've got the d'Angoulêmes, I've got the Charolais. So that should be all of them, right? What do we have here? Oh, he's not great, right? As an acclaimed knight. Oh, Unia can be... Ah, that's great. Okay, I'll take it. I will take it. We can rename that the the Lady of Valor then. Can I actually take that away from him? I mean, he only has 8 prowess. To release my anger on him. I can't, because I don't have enough prestige to do that. Well, anyway, okay, that's a thing. I guess I want the, yeah. That acclaimed knight reinstated. There we go. And then, again, okay, he should be forced to be that knight. I don't want to force him, because I want him to be gone at the first... possible time. Radulf de Charlatan. Oh yeah, that's him. Yep. Then Baudouin of Sardinia. That is a count. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Folk, of course. Ramir, your master of the horse and knight. Okay. Yeah, both counts here. Oh yeah, and then we already go to the list of people that currently are not knights. I see. Yeah, that makes kind of sense. Grandmaster? Oh yeah. Barthélemy de Ville. Do we have... Oh right, now I can't have ladies in waiting because I don't have a mum and I don't have a wife. Oh, that's sad. Oh yeah, by the way, what happened to her? Oh, she's at the court of Fulkeen. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Does he have someone else here that Clemencia de Behan, okay. Hugolina. Another little man that is his friend, I guess. Taillefer. Nope. No one else in there. Yeah, and I guess with them we don't have that direct contact anymore now. William d'Aumale. Of Aumale. Of William de. Of Aumale. That way around. Okay. 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 But he's still in Barcelona. Okay, that makes sense. What else do I need? I guess the next thing we would do is... I can do a grand tour at some point. That's something I should do, if I get there. Let me just see if we are already able to do that. There we go. Yeah, would be able to do that. Maybe even... Yeah, let's pick the best option there. And yeah, I guess we will not be shy and have as many people in here as possible. Even Bloody Harold here. And I guess we mourn. So yeah, start the funeral. 5 months. That's actually okay. I thought it would be longer. Oh yeah, I gained the traveler trait. Okay. Alright, they have arrived at the court as well. Good stuff. Mm-hmm. Do I need something else, really? I guess he could look for a wife. I mean, that would be an option for him to say, okay, I need someone that kind of can help me with the day-to-day. Yeah, someone diligent, actually. That would make sense. He's also quick and good in stewardship. And, yeah, everything else apart from martial, where I'm also terrible. Yeah, okay. She is part of the Estrids, as we know. Those are that's the royal house of Denmark. And I guess I would do this. Would I even go for a grand wedding? Yeah. I need legitimacy. Somehow. Oh, well, maybe not in the literal sense, although I need that too. Yeah. I guess. But I don't need to do that now then. Yeah, maybe she will go on after this, but yeah. I'll wait till I'm back and then I will find and look for a wife. Not that sad on her anyway. Oh, yeah, we did it in synchro. Good for us. Promote culture. Task is finished. Alright. Now, I want you to increase the development. Because it's only at 8. Ay. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. Because the one slot that we have here for a special building is a oh, I thought that would be a university. Outside the city walls of Barcelona, at the feet of Montjuic Hill? I don't know. This great dry dock arsenal arms and protects a fleet of war galleys. Alright. Under pointed stone walls, workers labor tirelessly. Tall towers and long walls guard the secrets of their work from outsiders. Okay. not the best thing, I think, to have for 900 gold. But I guess we would take it anyway at some point, when and if we can. Alright. Oh, I have an available. Golden obligations, muster roll centralization. Yeah. Alright, that's the round capital for now. I mean, but it's good to bury him here anyway, because that is really the place where all of the Taillefers are buried currently, and where definitely he should be buried, because that's where, yeah, he was the Count of Angoulême. Oh, look at him. He had this kind of type of body where he was actually quite slim around his chest, and he was very girthy. So it looked like everything just flew down his body. It was flowing down his body, and it settled around his waist. Oh yeah, arrived. They all arrived. Great stuff. Okay, I guess we are back on track. Yes, Robert Taillefer can marry Guilhèm, but as you see, no alliance here, of course. Too far away from us. Do we have another option, actually? I guess they are all married. He can't. I think if we had that kind of connection, there also would not be an alliance. Ah, well. What is that? Gift artifact. Okay. A scale model of Mont Saint-Michel. Oh, that's nice. Masterwork furniture. Thank you. He's generous. That's why he's doing that. So, yeah. I guess we'll throw that into our throne room here. Look at that. That's apparently a scale model of Mont Saint-Michel. I'm sure it is. Isn't that just a cupboard? That is a scale model of Mont Saint-Michel. Have you ever seen it? No? There you go. It is actually a giant cupboard made of wood that sits in the ocean in Normandy. A wedding at court. Okay, a little more than strangers. That's fine. Invasion story has ended. Okay. Ah, there we go. She is in that position now. I guess in that case, right? We just... Or would I do that? But I mean, it's all... yeah. I guess I name it the Lady of Valor. I name it for her, but we would rename it again when it's not her anymore. Does that make sense to you? Yeah. I think she should have an... she has consumption. Why? Probably not gonna live very long. Oop. Wait a second. There we go. The Weeper sculpture is not mine to hold. Oh, the Spear of Angoulême. Not the Taillefer saga. No, that is actually like a book for every one of us. But I think the Spear of Angoulême was a very personal item. He was the Spear of Angoulême, and that spear was made for him. So I think it would make a lot of sense to bury him with his spear. Yeah. Oh, stop the brawling here, guys. Come on. Yeah, I guess we would take money from the church, because we know that we need some investment going forward. Grand wedding and so on. Yep. By the way, do we have a better option here? So, the Charolais. Where's the other Charolais girl? Charolais. That's Camilla. Oh, look at them. Just being out and about. Nowhere, really. And I guess I can't have them. Alright. Yeah, I guess some people will be lost in the shuffle here. It is a bit sad, really, right? Because that's the people that we have nurtured, and there should not be a reason for them to have to leave court or not even wanting to come back. Maybe just pin him and I think about it for a bit. Hunched beside me, bereft of the pretense of propriety, the inconsolable Clemencia gazes out into the nothingness before her. Not a tear falls from her eyes, not a word passes her mouth until she turns to me. God can be cruel indeed. Yeah. I guess that's more of his thing. Quietly not. Yeah. He's not a man of big words or things. I feel a quiet calm wash over me, gazing around the room of mourners. Some eyes are stained red, others would see this as like any other cause for a gathering. One soul, however, looks to me with uncertainty as she tugs at my side. My granddaughter Aina does not weep openly, but does not seem unmoved like many other children present. Duke Ramon Berenguer of Gothia? Granddaughter, Grandpa, what happened to Guilhèm? Why is everybody sad? He's in heaven now. Oh, look at that. She's comforted. Good. Yeah, I guess his honest and forgiving nature. That's definitely something that he would do. Doesn't have to have the compassion trait to kind of go into that direction. I and the other mourners take a reprieve from our grief to enjoy a great bounty of food. Mayor Chimo of Cardona, usually the lifeblood of any feast. Okay, that guy here. Sits across from the misty-eyed with an untouched goblet at his side. Okay, yeah, he's doing a performance thing. I guess we join in the offering then, right? Round of drinks. Alright, yeah, no, that's what I do. A round of drinks for all. Yeah. There we go. We can use legitimacy. We can use other people thinking well of us. All of these things. Of all the figures venerated and villainous, none have been desired more than our departed Count Guilhèm. With his crowd of weepers and gawkers finding other subjects to satisfy their fascination, I'm at last left with a moment of solace between myself and my father. I guess I allow myself a moment of grief. I'm not the promising to be a better duke or whatever. I don't think that's befitting. Uh-huh. The wine vendors praise you. Oh, by the way, of course, we have a strong hook on him, but can we actually modify our vassal contract? Must propose a change. Yep. And be a march, actually, right? That... Does that make a difference? Yeah, it does. I guess, historically, right? This is actually a march. The March of Gothia. And with that direction here... I don't need war declaration. I don't want to fight wars anyway. We want to be a march, though. Yeah, makes total sense. Modify vassal contract, please. Okay. Yeah. Is he called... Yeah, he's called Marquess now. Very good. Marquess Ramon Berenguer of Gothia. There we are. Yeah, there's that. Okay. Things are going well, I think. Yeah, guess I have some stress. Oh yeah, he is, by the way, he is again a guy with a sexuality that would make him want to have these experiences. The mourners move through the hall weeping in a kind of macabre dance. Yeah, okay, I must remain strong while that happens. Reduce stress level! I guess he hasn't been on that 0 stress level for ages. Yeah, it feels good to be alone with my father. Saying goodbye. Hadn't seen him in a long time, I think. Since he was the Duke quite early. We watched that back. I was victorious. I was imprisoned. I was released. Somewhere around here. I inherited March of Gothia. That was in 1098. So that was 35 years ago. Yeah, he was a very young man. All eyes fall upon Eleanor. Alright. As she falls to the ground in lamentation. And, yeah, I guess she does that well. Yeah, again, that's the compassionate response in that way, right? When Guilhèm would have done this, he would have done that for a different reason. But I guess he just genuinely wants to offer comfort. Yep. I don't know how he got the lover's pox, by the way, because he definitely had it before his wife. Alright, there we go. Fathers. Under the earth. I get to be the Chancellor of France. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. Not what I would have wanted, but I take it. And, yeah, okay. We finish, we return home. Now, at least I'm at rightful ruler rank. That's good. There we are. And now let me look Oh, I can hold court. Yes, I'll do that. A frightful peasant strolls all too close before a guard steps between us. Ooh! He backs off with a wink, laughing through scant teeth. Your lordness, I'm coming from Angoulême with a matter of great import. His eyebrows undulate. You see, Marquess, back in my grandpappy's day, the bailiff put a fence along the cobbler's my father's field, but now it's fallen to bits, and of course the grandson wants nothing to do with that. Yeah? Okay. Is he just bearing it? His aptitude is terrible, yeah, of course. That guy is not funny at all. Highfalutin, okay. Vassal opinion +5. Yeah. How did this man get inside? Get in. Anyone? Yeah, let's take that one. My brother Count Fulkin can barely contain his rage erupting. Something must be done about that Catalan outsider. He gesticulates wildly. I have had quite enough of Mayor Arnaud Miro. Okay. Who's a priest but also a mayor? Always, and his ridiculous customs, always fawning over their rulers like cats. It is time for your foreign subjects to adopt the mores of their batters. Yeah, okay. I actually would like to... Yeah, that's probably what I would take here, even if he doesn't like it. But Gothia is a land of many peoples now. My knight Radolf stands before me, a hopeful expression on his face. My lord, I couldn't help but notice that in recent times the realm's finances have not been the healthiest. Of course, you have been administering them egregiously, but perhaps you might find some use for some extra gold. I'm willing to buy a minor settlement of your hands in exchange for a generous sum of gold. Would it be acceptable? Oh, that's Radolf de Charleton. Okay. He wants to... get the Barony of Vic. Where is that? That is part of Barcelona. Okay. Yeah. All right. You can have it. That's actually great. Got some gold. Made someone else happy. Okay, there we are. Yeah, he's still doing that, I guess. I mean, of course, we should go back to Barcelona, I think, right? It's... But it's so much fun being in Angoulême. Everything is so good here. I guess that is now the court in Angoulême, right? That's the way it looks. With the scale model of Mont Saint-Michel right in the corner. I could declare wars. Ah, okay, yeah, of course. I could declare a war against them. I guess that would actually be alright for me. When it comes to this, by the way, I think I would just go... Oh, 225! I guess that's because the stupid agrarian thing, right? I need to create that culture. Although, if I do, that's gonna be bad, right? Because we're in Angoulême, and I create that culture, and it will be here and probably not there. I'll see to it when it comes to that. For now, who could be a woman that could be helpful for my cause? I guess I could look for... Yeah, I mean, alliance power isn't really anything that I would look for here. Or do I? Yeah, might not be bad to have an alliance, right? She is a princess of Scotland. Courtier of King Donald III. She's not bad. I would actually like her, probably. Because of her compassion... Of her being compassionate. Yeah, I guess zealous, ambitious. That's fine as well. And I guess overall her stats are okay. And that would give me an alliance with Scotland. I mean, the bad thing about this is that she could then call me, or he could then call me into his wars if he had any. So, But then, no one really in here that I would say, wow. Nah. If I go prestige gain instead. Yeah, and no Irish. There she is again. Margaret's daughter. Although I guess he does not want someone that young. He's probably not eager to have more children. Already has all these sons, and he needs to make sure that they have land and so on. So let's go back to this again. Okay, let's do it. Right? Congenital traits. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. I actually want to host a grand wedding. So that's where we'll go now. Court grandeur increased. The carps. If it is a pond for carps you are interested in, I can build you a terrific one, my lord. The builder before me has good credentials, and my courtiers seem very excited about the prospect. I get prestige for money, and every courtier gains 20 opinion. I guess that in that case, that would be better. Even. Yeah, that's alright. I'll take that one. Alright. You make a great deal. Prestige. I need more prestige. Yeah. Alliance formed with him. And I guess... well, shouldn't have people traveling in winter. So I'll wait, I guess, until earlier next year. So how is my... alright, he has just been here. Okay. Can I actually interact with him in any kind of way? Doesn't seem to be the case. She even doesn't like me. Okay. Yeah, I guess I actually didn't like my son that much, right? We had these problems. She's not marrying again, is she? Yeah. Oh, she must have liked Estef very much. So, December. December. There we go. Taught by Denise. A scheme at court. He is certain that my cousin Unia is scheming against my best friend Charles. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess in that case he would definitely not be a one to throw someone else in jail, right? His forgiving nature and not really being... He doesn't want conflict, I guess. So, yeah. He would do a similar thing, ousting her, but then not doing anything about it. Right. Guess I wait until February. I guess we get a lot of people from Scotland, and so they would really have to go via sea. And the sea is always really bad in winter. So that's something we don't do. I mean, the sea can catch you anytime. Like, quite famously, was it third King of England, right? Beauclerk. Henri I. And most of his family drowning in an accident on the sea. And then we had the Civil War in England. Alright, I guess that's enough now. Planet. There you go. Yeah, in Angoulême. And yeah, that seems fine. Could we even go further and say that would be magnificent host? Okay. Renown and prestige, yeah. Prestige gain. I'll make it even better. How much? That's the ultimate one, right? A generous feast. Increased health bonuses. I guess that's something I could use as well. Yeah, but I guess it's better to keep some money behind. Does the Head of Faith come around to visit us? No, he does not. Okay. Extended family. Lovers. Potential lovers. I think there's no one. So yeah, we start the grand wedding. Is he coming? He should, right? Come on, Centaur. Yeah, come on. Oh, can I actually do the diplomacy thing where I would like to have an alliance with him? Yeah, I can actually do that. Alright. Hope it works out. Now, she's coming all the way on her horse, even through the sea. What are these things called? Kelpie? These kind of Gaelic myth horses that are some kind of sea monsters. Personal physician. Yeah, it's one of these cases where we have our bishop as the personal physician. I don't like that, but he's excellent at it, right? I guess we do that. Advanced research. And there's no great options here apart from that. Court has shrunk, so I guess people have left the court. I guess these things happen. Can't have a job for everyone. Oh, what is that? What is that? I thought that Fulkin here had died. Why can't I? Oh, he is in hiding. I see. Yeah. In that case, I think we should really look for. Yeah. Okay. Come on. You step in and you'll be kicked out once Fulkin can do his job again. She is now on the sea and not on horseback. Well, good stuff. Faction targets you. The county of Barcelona has given rise to the peasant rebel faction. Okay. There's also another one here. A Muwaladi uprising. Yeah, okay, of course. Down here. That's not a direct concern to us. Alright. Oh, that's already over. Okay. Good. Oh no. No! I've just paid 500 gold for this. I at least want to see some of it. Okay. So we are now well known. It always feels amazing when you have been planning for something for so long and spent so much money on it. Yeah, rub it in. And then it's finally there. Everything is ready, the decorations are in place, the guests are mingling, and servants scurry around with loaded dishes. I am pacing around in excitement and nervousness when my future spouse, Julia, appears radiant in her finest attire. We are ready to begin. I don't know what a Scots way of saying Julia is. Julia! Just some kind of just English, but harder. Julia! I'm glad I told my servants early to keep an eye out for Duke Centaur's arrival, because in the midst of the wedding preparations, I would have missed it otherwise. Instead, I'm proudly standing in the middle of the courtyard, wearing my fanciest clothes and surrounded by a guard of honor when Centaur makes his entrance. I'm extremely pleased to welcome you, Duke Centaur. I'm certain you will find my hospitality most agreeable and be impressed by all the wonders my realm has to offer. Why do I have dialogue here from my side? Isn't it the usual thing that people react to me here and then I get to do something? Okay. What do I show him? The venue preparations. I hope you enjoy the ceremony. Is in awe of the venue. Yeah, I guess I would do that rather than the gardens. I don't think he likes the gardens. Would he? Yeah. He's not impressed. Okay. I've been noticing the growing crowd of commoners surrounding the event for a while. What I didn't expect was to see a small troop of them assaulting the kitchens and trying to guzzle down as much wine and veal cutlets as they can. Yeah, I guess I'm not good at these things, no? That's what I said. He is not someone to aggressively do things. I guess he would be like, okay. Alright. Let's share in the merriments. Okay. Occitans and Scots like each other more. Fine. I pity you, Father. Dodon tells me what married life is like. Full of bickering, mistrust and strife. The end of any peace. Like me and René, he grumbles. Is that what my marriage with to Julia will be like? Julia is perfect for me. Don't worry about me. I'll have my hobbies. Please, I know all about marriage. Will it be really that bad? Oh, I got that one here. Right, don't worry. I'll be fine. She should be more worried because she'll probably get the blisters and stuff. Preparations of rituals of wedding ceremony are many. In a lull in between them, I hear some snickering and scoffing coming from a group of Julia's relatives. When they see that they got my attention, Alver. Who's Alver? Oh yeah, that's the mum. Right, that's where she gets her looks from. I see. Starts addressing me directly. It is outrageous. No. It is outrageous that we are letting poor Julia make such despicable character as you. Oh god, I can't do that at all, can I? The whole Scottish thing. I won't. Okay, I will stop that now. Attention? Who is now watching me intently? I will prove you wrong. Is that a challenge? Yes, of course. No, in that case, I will prove you wrong. I am a decent guy. I think. Arousal causes stress. Well, I guess stress doesn't really matter to me right now. I have much more worrying things to look for. As if organizing a wedding worthy of my family's stature weren't stressful enough, I also have to deal with, I say Julia normally now, relatives. Her brother and friend John arrived bright and early today and has been following me around ever since, complaining about this or that non-stop. As I feel a splitting headache growing between my eyes, he continues blabbering undeterred. Are those mimes? Where are those servants going? When those fires light? And why is that wooden crate growling? This is gonna be a disaster. I'm sure we can find some common ground, right? I don't see you paying for anything, so shut up. No, that's not his way. He would try to. Oh yeah, convinced him. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're doing well. Oh, even get gold. King Harald, give us some gold. Thank you, King Hipster Harald. The Hipster King. Ooh, some more prestige. And I have a stewardship perk available. There we go. And a courtier comes of age. Battistin de Villiers. Alright. When the ceremony finally reaches its climax, and both myself and my spouse are asked for our formal consent, I'm barely paying any attention, buzzing as I am with excitement for the imminent celebration. Piles of delicious food, limitless drinks, and many, many happy faces to share them all with. I can't imagine anything better, but for the time being, let's get the formalities over with. Do I want to spend the rest of my life with Julia? Do I really want to do that? I guess I do, otherwise I wouldn't have called her here. It's a bit of a weird question, really. It feels like a whole eternity has passed since the ceremony began, but now that I'm finally free, I really look forward to the most interesting part of the day. The banquet. Why is he... He's not such a glutton, isn't he? No, I don't think so. Improvident. Irritable. It feels... yeah, okay, of course. I've also gained a spouse out of the whole ordeal, but I'll have time to think about it when the feast will have put a proper smile on my face. For now, let's celebrate. Alright. You celebrate then. We could all tell Emilio had too much to drink, even though he insisted on showing us how sober he was. Simply rising from his seat proved too much for him, and now I am covered in stinking vomit. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Ha ha ha, what a show. Higher standards of courtesy. Oh, that would be prestige per month. I don't have that many months to live, though. I guess... Yeah, okay, that one is better, right? He's not, like, going to scold him in front of people there. Oh, you've been the owner of a... what? A mask? Courtkeeping mask. Alright. What does it do? A devil mask worn during the Courtkeeping of Barcelona. Okay, I see. Alright, I guess I don't need the stick, so I might as well take the mask. Actually, let go of that stick, right? That was a stupid stick. I don't know what that was for. There we go. Betrothed can marry. Oh, that's... Barony. Ah, yeah, County of Albret. Okay, I see. Yeah, okay. There we go. And we're back. Didn't it say that I would get some, like, health modifiers? There we go. The wedding isn't over. And already. This guy here is calling me... Philip. I'm very sorry. I'm at a wedding here. Do you understand that? Wedding celebration, hardly enough. Okay, that's the two of them here. What a vast and endless array of foods and desserts this is. Are these the kind of meals I can expect in heaven? Oh, and what an expansive selection of sweets. This must be the most food I've ever seen in one place. Delightful. There we go, life reaffirmed. Yes. There we go. He's fine. He is fine. And he can make love to his wife. Yeah, I guess they will be doing that in a minute anyway. So, for now, you go feasting. Fine sculptures, exotic tapestries, strange foreign flower arrangements, and more festoon the banquet hall. A veritable feast for the eyes. Near my seat, both Prince Archbishop Mettiga and Duchess Gerhild share their opinion of the decorations. Now this is what I was expecting, booms Mettiga. Venue fit for a truly grand wedding. Frankly, I found it a little exhausting, moans Gerhild. I don't even know what's a seat and what's a decorative sculpture. Like, you don't sit on the decorative sculpture. It's that simple. Yeah, I guess he would rather not get involved, or either he would get angry about it and say something stupid that he would later regret. Yeah, as, I guess, that's stewardship, right? This would be the other one. I think he would try to be, oh yeah, you're right, sorry about this, right? Kind of that way. No, I'd rather not get involved in that case. Princess Julia received flowers from Mayor Arnaud Miro. Hey, I hope that was not a, you know, Don't come on to my wife. I know I should be spending time with my new wife Julia and her family, but I just can't tear myself away from my best friend Charles. Charles. I can see Princess Julia starting to glare at me, but every time I try to excuse myself, Charles has me howling with laughter all over again. I guess I could try to have the two of them meet, but I guess... Yeah, I think that's what he would do, right? No. I guess he... Oh, he does that. Join us. Oh yeah, that seems right. Alright. Oh, she is now my friend. And she became also friends with Charles. That's right. That's nice. Very nice. As the banquet goes on, I find myself thinking of it a bit underwhelming. No impressive silk or tapestries. The finest gold has no place here. What? Neither do the greatest gems. As I look through the window, I find the night sky somehow inspiring. Out there exists the white game. Freely they roam our woods, among their trees they hide. Hunting one, a legendary deed. Maybe I could simply paint one of our stag white? How else can I honor my own wedding? Okay. What is this? This will help you gain renown, but a sharp guest may feel suspicious. Gain stress because you're honest. Okay. The risk is too big. Well, let's just do it. I want to see what happens. As the stag enters the hall, its pale fur shines brightly under the moonlight. An almost phosphorescent fever. An unnatural glow. The deception is almost perfect. A marvel. Guests stand in awe and quickly approach the animal, not daring to touch it, for its nature is sacred. However, I spot Countess Magdalena, that is my aunt, alright, yeah, among the crowd, rolling her eyes. Can't you tell it's just paint? Marquess Ramon Berenguer must take us all for fools. Oh. Oh, that I would complete my diplomacy intent. Yeah, I guess he is irritable, right? Okay, he gains stress because he's honest. He tries at least. He tries. And she believes me. Good stuff. And I completed my diplomacy intent. That means... Huh? That means... Why am I... Who's he? Alright, okay. That's him. What diplomacy intent did I have now? I don't understand. I thought my diplomacy intent was to get an alliance with Duke Santol. Every feast there's always one. Every single feast. One long-winded, ill-born, pissant, cornering people who just will not be silent. This time it's Askil. And he's got no patience for any subject. As soon as I try to engage on one topic, we are on to the next. With nary a thread of connection between us, just an eternal barrage of detached thoughts forever. I'm going to scream. Yeah, I guess he does have that irritable trait, right? So, yeah, I guess that one... Or he would try to just exit the conversation gently. Yeah, grinning and bearing it. Yeah, okay, I take that one. He just tries to exit. Bye. Okay, I gain a diplomacy perk. No, I don't think those will be good. Probably befriend. At heart of the family. Is that... I mean, as you can see, he does like his family. And he does, like... Okay. Okay, I'll take heart of the family. But they're so far apart. The hall is awash with a riotous parade of acting troupes, dancing musicians and exotic charlatans, delighting guests en masse. Near my seat, both Queen Sancha and Duke Amalrich share their opinions on the display. Do a flip, shouts Sancha at a cavorting tumbler. By Jesus, I love a good party. I just think this is all a little much. I'm not complaining. So much frivolousness. I actually like that Sancho's enjoying it. So good for that one. I envision a different focusing on the actual entertainment. No, I think I would say, hey, Sancha, glad you like it. Okay. So now we do the whole... The feast has started winding down with everyone sated and tired, but the day is still not over for Julia and me. A procession of guests leads us to our bedchamber, for the legitimacy of the wedding depends on it being consummated. It is time. It is time. Time for you to get the nice little blisters. Do. I'm very sorry in advance. What's that? A plague? Where's that then? Here? Yeah, it is rather close, isn't it? I guess we'll do that. Julia and I are led to the chambers by the raucous wedding party, the echoing shouts and laughter heralding the bedding ceremony. The party deposits us on our garland and flower-strewn bed before tucking us in, pouring cups of strong spiced wine and directing us to drink them. We take each other's hands as the party files out. There could be no better match. Before the door shuts, my son Dondon cries, "Attaboy!" Okay. Yeah. I'm suddenly sleepy, okay. I think I'll need some more wine for this. Ooh. Yeah, I guess maybe he'll need a bit more wine. That's not something he would do here. Yeah. Let's drink a bit and then see to it that you don't get ill. She does already have children, right? So this is not her first. Oh, right, by the way, she's possessed as well. I just saw that. Opinion of possessed plus 15. Yeah, we like each other. They have their kind of seizures together. Princess Julia has been idle all night, looking through the window and letting out some melancholic sighs whenever I try to approach her. She can't stop touching her hair, avoiding my gaze. The candles are almost running out, and she starts crying silently when I get up to rekindle them. Raymond Berenguer, I have something to confess. The blood, it was everywhere. Oh, okay. You learn of her murder secret. Ooh. Don't tell me that, please. Yeah, no, his forgiving nature will be able to see past this. The way she's framing this is also that, like, that might have been in her defense. Princess Martha Neckmerger, okay. Died under mysterious circumstances. Okay, this was premeditated then. And she has having a hard time forgiving herself, probably, just like father did. He was never found out. That's good. People still think he's that religious icon. As the banquet reaches its climax, Julia's growing anxiety over the imminent bedding ceremony was clear. My new wife turns to me as the procession sets off to our chambers, pleading, "Please, can't we do without this?" Although, didn't we just do this already? Huh? I don't understand. Yeah, okay. I guess, like I said, he goes into the compassion area, even if he's callous about things. Yeah. That might lead here, actually, right? What does barred bedding mean? Come dear to be alright. Don't be silly, that's just tradition. Yeah, I guess, okay. Yeah. Let's take that one. Finally, it's going to end. Ölfuß. What kind of name is that? The fire in the grate has started to wither, and I stared at its flames in silence. The light, its warmth. Princess Julia is searching for something in a wooden chest, and I take my eyes off the flames to look at her. Ramon Berenguer, she says, offering me a small package wrapped in silk. I've saved this since I heard of our betrothal, and I now offer it to you as a token of my love. Oh, you are my greatest gift. I also have something for you. Okay, what is it that I have for her? I have something for you too. Huh? Oh, wait. Nah, not the Spear of Angoulême. That's... Oh, I guess this one is where he just shows his... Okay. No, I don't think he's used... Oh, it's probably... He will say that then. Is that a thing that I can equip? House Embroidery Ribbon. Oh, monthly renown plus 3%. That's actually quite nice. Yeah, I got rid of that stupid thing here. Cora Fox mask. Yeah, look at that. We started out with, what was it? Minus 800 prestige? Now it's 3000. When finally the last guest leaves, I look around at the deserted venue, the food leftovers, the spilled spiced wine on the floor, the echoes of people's laughter still lingering in the air, and feel satisfied. What an amazing day. I did a very fine job organizing it. Yeah, it was good. That was very good. Alright, okay. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, alright. So, what I want to do is form a hybrid culture. That doesn't sound nice to me. Probably something like Gothian or Gotan or something like that. Yeah, finally I can pick things I like and things I don't like agrarian. Even look for aesthetics. Yeah. The only problem right now is... Oh, someone will not convert. Mayor Chimo of Cardona. Yep, good for you. We created with you as a culture head. Yeah. I don't know what happens. And I think in this case, I would really like to test this, I guess. Or should we just go back and then hit it then? Kinda like being here. Always like being in Angoulême. Yeah. Thinking about it. I think I would like to test this at least once on a save game and then see to it that... Because I've never done that before and it's just a technical thing to me. It's a mechanical thing, not some kind of roleplay thing, really. It just depends on what the game now thinks where the culture should be, right? Because obviously, since we are saying it is Catalan and Occitan, this should concern the Catalan counties, but I'm not too sure about it, and it might just backfire. So, yeah. Okay, I think I'll test that out, and then I will do that in the next episode. Can I do something else in the meantime? I guess, by the way, if I... Oh no, that's... I can't... I can't actually... What do I do? Forbid? No. I can't search for someone, because that might bring the other knight back with the other Charolais woman. Camila, that was her name. I so wish he would be level 3. And I still need to find some kind of... Oh, I could even have 3 now. Oh, that's nice. I guess at some point I should invest in mangonels. I guess I can do that now. There we go. Yeah, I can station it. I guess that's not really a matter of... Well, they are still stationed at Angoulême, right? They are stationed at Barcelona. Okay. Then they would be stationed, I don't know, in Urgel. Anything else I can do before I go? There's the courtiers. Oh yeah, tutor. Sora de Charolais, there she is. Or Guilhèm de Portier, she would also be excellent at this. But she has done this for a while now. She can be trusted to do this job. So I guess the princess has left. Do I take that correctly? Oh no, she's died. Oh no. I think he really has a trouble. Okay. That's already okay. We will go to redouble guards. Yeah. All right. I get it. Count Ruben. Yeah, he does trust him. It's his friend. So yeah, it's okay. It's okay to have him here. It's just I don't know how involved he is. Right. That's the only thing that troubles me. Count Vizier. Oh yeah, and now there's the wife. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's okay. Give some intrigue bonus. That's quite good actually. Also diplomacy, martial, learning. Yeah, all right. I'm fine with that. And she hasn't yet contracted the illness. Good for her, I think. Alright, yeah, anyway. I mean, again, he will not be around for long. I know that. He does have this life reaffirmed bonus now, but I'm not sure how long he will have that. Until 1139, or at least 4 years. So we do have a little time with him at least. And then we will go and play with Infant Bertrand. Look at his nice little, I don't know, pajamas that he's wearing here. I don't know what that is. Yeah. So I guess I'll test the culture thing, and then we will get back to that next time. And until then, yeah, cheers, bye-bye.